I am going to make a Transformers bookmark. That is going to be here pretty popular. I think it just got released today, the brand new movie. So I have a kid here that I'm babysitting, and he really, really loves Transformers, specifically Bumblebee. So I'm going to make him a bookmark, and I have an idea of what I want it to be. A little bit different than like a tassel because he's a boy, and I don't think he'd like a tassel on it. So this is my tutorial from start to finish. This is what the bookmark looks like. And here's how I did it. Okay, so I start out by getting my bookmark shape. So to the left-hand side of my screen, I go down and I choose my library because I already have some bookmark shapes in here. And this is the one I bought. I won't be using the inside part of it. These are the stars I used for The Fault in My Stars, or in our Stars bookmark, and I'll have a tutorial on that one as well. But for right now, I'll show you. I'm just gonna take the shape of the bookmark and the little circle in it and move that, because all of this I'm gonna get rid of. And cut. We're not going to use that. So this is the bookmark I'm going to be using. The circle, the punch in the middle is a little bit too large for me, so I'm going to make it a lot smaller. And that's just because I have a little, I don't know what they're called, a little thing that I'm going to put through it, a little metal thing. I can't believe I forgot what they're called. Okay. So this, I'm going to line up, or actually, you know what? Let me size my bookmark. This is actually a pretty big bookmark because this is an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper right here on my screen, and I don't really want a bookmark that big because the books that he reads are probably going to be a little bit smaller. So I'm going to resize it, and I don't want to go smaller on the width, just on the height. So move it down just a little bit. That's probably good. Then I'll move my circle back in, and I will align it. Go up to the top, find your Align menu. I think this might be it. Nope, that's not it. Here we go. I'm going to select all of it. And how I select is I click and I drag over everything that I want selected. So that's all selected. Go back over to the right hand side, and I'm going to align, which one is it? I think it's just, that's about where I'm going to want it on the paper as far as how high up. So I think I'm going to do middle. Oh, nope. I'm going to do center. Actually, I'm going to take it back up. Oops, to where I want it. I'm learning with you, folks. So I want it like up here. Select them both. Align center. There we go. Now I know it's directly in the center. So when I do multiple copies or multiple cutouts of this to make it thicker, it's going to line up perfectly no matter what. So, okay, so select all that. I'm going to group it so that I don't lose my circle and where it's at. Okay, so that's the size of the bookmark I want. I'm going to go ahead, make a duplicate copy. So you right click, Go to duplicate. I'm going to move that out of the way because in case I mess this one up, I have another copy over here. Now, I'm going to go to Google and I'm going to find some images that I want to use. So he likes Bumblebee. So I'll just type in Transformers Bumblebee. I will select images and I will look for a car and I'll look for the actual Transformer and the car he turns into. So all of these are the car he turns into, but looking for one that would work for my idea. I like this one. Let's see if it opens me up a bigger picture so that it would be clearer. Oh, it does. That's good. So I'm going to right click, save image as. I'm going to do Bumblebee car pic. I always save them as the pics because that's what I'm working with to take over to my bookmark. And it's saving to my desktop right here so I can find it easily. Okay, now I'm going to go back to my Google. Now I need to find a thin transformer that's going to fit, or the guy that I think might fit nicely on my bookmark. This one's pretty thin. I'll see if I can find a thinner one, but that looks like it's probably going to be my winner. And this is just a costume, so I don't really like that. Yeah, the other ones are a lot wider than I'm gonna like. So I'm gonna go back up to where I found that thinner image of the transformer. Oops, where'd he go? Right here is the one I'm gonna use. If you can see my mouse circling. Click on it. Actually, I'm just gonna do open in new tab. That way I know I just get the picture that opens up. Sometimes it takes you to a website and the picture's not even on that part of the website. So right click, save image as Bumblebee Transformer pic. It's still saving to my desktop. Save. Now, one last thing that I want to find, because like I said, I have an idea of how I want this to look. So I'm going to search for something different. He likes the movie, number 3, something about a moon. So, Transformers moon. We'll see what comes up. This, right here, I like this. I will show you what I'm going to do with this as well. Let me see, it might be a clearer one. Oh, that's not the moon one. Okay, here's the one without the coming out whenever it came out. So I'll open up this one in a new tab. And I'll go get it. Right click. Save image as Transformers moon pic. That's how I'll know which one it is. Still saving to desktop. Save. Okay, I've got the 3 images I'm going to work with, so I'm going to come down here to my taskbar, click on my silhouette where I've got my bookmarks, and I'm going to open right up here at the top the pictures that I have saved. Weird. There it was. It just wasn't coming up in my search. Okay, so this is not on the one with my bookmark, so I'm going to cut and take it back over to, I have a lot of projects down here saved that I haven't saved, I should say. I need to save them. Okay, so paste. So we'll put this one over to the side. Then we'll open another one. There we go. So here is there's Bumblebee Car Pick. Okay, so that's again not on where I need it to be. So I'll paste it right here. I'm going to make this smaller because I won't even be able to see my bookmark. So I'll move that to the side. Now let's go look for the very last one, which is our transformer guy. Okay, Bumblebee Transformer pick. Okay, so cut back to our original, paste. Okay, I've got everything I'm going to be using right here, which is awesome. I'm going to close down these 3 windows that they opened up in because I don't need them. It's just cluttering up my workspace, or my taskbar, I should say. There. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have one side that has this guy on it, so I'll have to resize him, but he's going to be on one side of it. So let's go ahead, and he's white. That's what's cool. I can just print him on white paper. So I need to size him down to where he's going to fit. He's going to be kind of small. I was hoping he'd be a little thinner. Maybe I can not make him look weird. Oh, he looks weird. He needs to be bigger, I guess. Let me see. I'm going to bring this to the front so I know where it's going to cut me off at. So bring to front. That way I can try to get him in there perfectly. That looks pretty good. Except for I'm going to take him up. That's not where I want him. And I don't like it. So glad. I'm going to move them all the way down here to the bottom. And I'm going to put a saying up at the top, like more than meets the eye. Go here. More than meets the eye. This is my process, folks. It's a little long sometimes.